Welcome back, everybody. My name is Marilee Burnett. I am your tarot reader and astrologer. If you are a first-time visitor to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, make comments, and help me continue to grow my channel. I appreciate all of the feedback that is provided to me. For the week of May 29th, we are having a lot of positive shifts. So we are finally getting through a lot of the crunchiness that we've been experiencing for the past 2 weeks. And now we're ready to see the outcome of all of the work that we've been inspired to take. Big news this week comes in the form of Jupiter exactly conjunct to the North Node in the sign of Taurus. Now, the Taurus energy has been worked on with the North Node for the past year and a half. It will complete in the middle of July as the node shifts into the sign of Aries. But I would say that right now at this moment, you are seeing a culmination of all of the lessons and all of the work that you've been doing. And Taurus is teaching us a lot about our self-worth, a lot about our values, a lot about our belief systems as far as money goes. This is about us believing in ourselves and believing that we are worthy and that we deserve great things. And by doing the work, Jupiter provides you with an amazing lesson. And that's what we're going to see this week, is those lessons showing up for us, those rewards showing up for us. And remember, sometimes it's just about planting the seed. This is an earth sign. So something important happens this week. You may look back on this time later in life going, that was a turning point. Now I get it. Now I understand what was coming to fullness for me during this time. But don't be shocked if something major doesn't happen right in this week. But something about this week will definitely be important. There will be a lesson and you need to move forward with it. Now, this means, of course, that the South Node in Scorpio is in opposition to Jupiter. So this fear you feel about your worthiness, that's what you're letting go of. You might be letting go of people, jobs, places you live. Whatever it is where you have been staying stuck and hidden, it's time to clear away the darkness and step into the light. And Jupiter is definitely providing the light for you. So take a look. Where do you have Jupiter in the North Node meeting in the sign of Taurus in your chart? There is a big growth opportunity happening there. Also this week, Mercury ends its retrograde shadow. Amen and hallelujah to that. And next week, and even towards the end of this week, it'll start to get closer and closer to the planet Uranus. So this is, again, a big week for aha moments, big ideas, surprising revelations. And as each day passes, those are more and more likely to happen. We even have incredible grand water trine that occurs when Venus, Neptune, and the moon meet together. So there is a lot of emotions this week, maybe too much emotion, and we can be a little overindulgent, but also extremely loving and caring and creative. So just be aware of it. And if the emotions overwhelm you because of too much water, then you just need to engage one of the other elements, whether it's fire or earth or air, to help alleviate some of that water energy for you. And then, of course, we have a full moon in Sagittarius this weekend. So there is so much going on that it is going to pretty much be impossible to try to stay stuck. And you don't want to, right? The things that are meant for you are ahead on the path, not in the past. So look north and be open and available in your mind, in your heart, in your soul to the great opportunities that are coming up for you. So that's a lot going on, and I'm going to be very curious to see what our cards have to say for each of the signs with all of these beautiful blessings that will be showing up for us. And so if you've been watching me, you know I pull one card for every sign, and I strongly encourage you to listen for your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. Now, the rising sign message is usually something that you'll end up seeing in your day-to-day life. And the sun message is something that you will feel internally at your ego self. And then the moon is our emotional experience in the week ahead. So let us ask the cards for the messages for the week of May 29th. When they get sticky, you know they are ready to be read. And I will start, as I always do, with the sign of Aries. So Aries, you have an important piece of information that is handed down to you this week. And this ace, of course, ones mean new beginnings. So whatever this new information is, it is something that obviously motivates you to head in this new direction. Air or swords energy, which you can see here with the picture of the sword, is information. It's communication. It can be mail, it can be email, it can be phone calls, it can be conversations, it can even be overheard conversations. But it's something directed specifically at you that you need to take action with and on. And once you do, big new doors and opportunities will open up for you this week. Now, Aries, when you look at the conjunction of Jupiter with the North Node, that is going to be in your second house. So this is about a blessing regarding the money that you make. All right, Taurus. With the Three of Earth, also known as the Three of Pentacles, you are inspired to work with others, to maybe engage a mentor. Pentacles and earth energy are often related to the work that we do. The three energy helps us connect to spirit and channel the messages and the downloads that we receive so that we do create all that we are meant to. So definitely a collaborative week for you ahead. And of course, this North Node conjunct Jupiter is happening in your first house. So this is all the work that you've been doing on yourself. And now you're really starting to see that work pay off in a big way. So look forward to something very personal that you are experiencing this week and being blessed by Jupiter and the North Node. Geminis. So our Geminis have the Queen of Air, also known as the Queen of Swords. And with this energy, we have an opportunity to interact with this feminine energy. Could be a woman that has great advice for you. She's very educated. She is a strong communicator, and she knows her stuff. And of course, the court cards have that energy of the one. So whatever information she provides you, it is information you can trust, and it will help you create this new beginning in your life. Now, for Geminis, this Taurus energy falls in your 12th house. So sometimes these things are not easily seen. They are things that can, in fact, be hidden. But this woman is going to help pull this information out and make it available for you. And as a result of that, you will have experienced an amazing amount of growth And you could even be finishing some kind of training or education that results in some kind of an award for you. All right, let's take a look at Cancer. The Three of Swords card is a card that deals with pain that you are experiencing. And while it is difficult to get through, the good news is you are not alone. You are comforted and supported, and you can see yourself here surrounded by angels. But the good thing about the Three of Swords is even when we experience pain, it is immediately followed by healing as long as you let yourself heal. That's the most important part here. You can stay stuck in a grief cycle, or you can decide that you want to heal. And again, that 3 energy helps you connect to spirit. So if you're having painful experiences in your life this week, connect, go within, speak to your guides, your angels, speak to good friends, listen to some of my hypnotherapy sessions. Whatever you need to help you get through the pain, make sure you take advantage of those resources. This isn't something to stick out all on your own. Leverage those around you who truly care for you, and you'll end up feeling better. And the fact that you have this Jupiter blessing in your 11th house of friends and networking groups really suggests that you have a good friend that you can lean on for advice. They are a trusted counselor in your life already, but they really help you see whatever this situation is in a new light, and that's going to be what helps you move forward. Up next, we have Leo. Leo, you have the 5 of Fire, also known as the 5 of Wands. And, you know, this energy can be very dramatic, which you can use for good things, like being competitive. But it can also be a warning that there could be a lot of drama around you this week, and you do not want to get sucked into it. Now, I know you love drama and you're very drawn to it. However, this is not the week to add your fire to whatever this is that's going on, unless you use it to break free from a situation where the drama is just gotten to be too much. Now, this 5 energy means you are welcoming in change. So this, to me, says you are getting ready to walk away from a very dramatic group. Since this is you being surrounded by drama, there's usually several people involved in it. Now, from the perspective of the North Node in Jupiter, this could be people that you work with that create a lot of drama. And because of that, you are done with it. Now, if this is something that's been going on at work and you've been competing for a particular job, you could be rewarded that job at this time, or because you're able to control the drama that's been going on, you may receive some special recognition for that. So you have lots of opportunity. You can be the drama, you can control the drama, you can walk away from the drama, but something has to change when we have that 5 energy. So make it work for you. So Virgos, you have the 9 of Fire, and also known as the 9 of Wands. This is an energy where you need to know this is the final push. And while it feels like a heavy burden and it just seems like this work is never ending, it is. 9 represents endings. And so don't give up. push yourself through this one last stand that you need to make. And once you do, then this will be done and completed for you. What's interesting is that it is also the 9th house, so you have another 9 that's been activated for you this whole time that the North Node has been in Taurus. And now, as it speaks to Jupiter, which rules the 9th house, this is a huge growth opportunity for you. So this is not something that you want to take lightly. If you're given this workload, there's a reason for it. And when you complete it, that's when you're going to have this major blessing and growth opportunity show up for you. So the 9th house is about going big. The 3rd house, where that Scorpio energy is for you, is about, playing small. And you're not meant to be playing small at this time. And you're supposed to let go of any thinking that is small and see the bigger picture and let these big ideas show up for you. So push through. Don't give up or give in or just succumb to all the pressure. It's pushing on you for a reason. And once you see the other side and understand why, it's going to be worth it. All right, Libra. Looks like you have some financial blessings this week when you meet this King of Earth or King of Pentacles person. They have some good, sound financial advice for you that you would do well to listen to. Libras, of course, always are looking for opportunities to partner up with others. The King energy is a 1, so this could be a new job that is showing up for you. It could be a new business partner. But you're definitely receiving some good news as far as your finances go. In fact, with Jupiter in the North Node in your 8th house, you could be getting some unexpected bonus, some relief from some taxes. This 8th house is the house of death and transformation. It's the resources that we receive from other people or money that we get not as a result of our direct income, but in some other way, shape, or form. So I would say you are going to get some good news financially this week, and somebody in particular is going to share that good news message with you. It's exciting. Speaking of those Scorpios, the 5 of Earth is suggesting that you're still having some struggles with finances, but it's only because of the mindset that you have around money and because you're paying attention to what you don't have, or you are completely ignoring help that's being offered to you to help, again, move you through and out from under this financial burden or situation that you find yourself in, maybe even being stuck in a job that is just completely lackluster for you and just is not inspiring. Now, this 5 energy, of course, is about bringing in change. So there's a lot of things that you can do to change your mindset where money is involved. And when you do that, you'll notice that your magnet for money completely changes and you start attracting in the things that you want to happen financially in your life and move away from the things that you don't want. We did a great exercise on money manifesting in my Sippin' Stars group this week. So if you struggle with money, I really do help everybody each month that we join together. The next one will be June 10th. Scorpios, you might want to think about joining that group. We have lots of good ideas for you. But I know you will get through this. And what's helpful for you is that, Jupiter and the North Node are showing up in your 7th house, which is about your serious relationships, your business partnerships. So again, when somebody reaches out with a big idea or offers to help you, maybe go into business with them, you need to be open to the idea. Sagittarius. You have the Two of Earth, Two of Pentacles. So this is about being balanced as far as your finances go. You know, we're up and down, spending, making, paying bills, making money, right? One or the other. Money's either coming in or it's going out. And when you have that Two of Earth energy, you really have to make sure that you are being balanced, even when you're giving and receiving. So another best practice when you're struggling financially is to give money away. Small amounts even. Money in the coin jar at the grocery store, or giving food to somebody who's homeless, or donating your time. Wherever you're at in the spectrum of giving and receiving financially, you want to restore that balance. That number 2 is about having good balance where your finances are concerned. Now, you could be getting helped out by the fact that Jupiter and the North Node are going to be in your 6th house. So the 6th house is the work you do. So again, you could be seeing a raise for all the hard work you've been doing, and now it's time for that to be balanced again and for you to be rewarded. So stay balanced, stay grounded, and watch your finances improve. Capricorn, you are completing a chapter of your life when you see the World card. So this is our first major arcana card, and this is the last one of the major arcana cards. This is the last step in the quest of the Fool, where they realize what they've learned on their journey, and what they've learned is enough. So you are done with what you've been focused on. There is something to celebrate. You have obtained some major milestone, and it's time to celebrate. And again, this is that number 3, that connection to spirit, to creator. And you may take what you have accomplished and turn it into something that you're really passionate about. For you, you have this North Node and Jupiter in your 5th house. So this is something that speaks to your heart, something you're passionate about. This could be the beginning of a hobby that you can make money from. This can be being blessed with a child. This could be being blessed with a new romantic partner. Whatever this opportunity is, it will speak to your heart. So trust your heart, open your heart, and let this show up for you. Aquarius. This is always a really lovely card when we get the 9 of Earth or the 9 of Pentacles. It really speaks to especially women who are feeling contentment, to be feeling very successful and independent as a woman. You're financially sound. So whatever you're doing, keep it up, because you are experiencing wonderful rewards that just have you feeling safe and secure financially. So you are achieving some kind of a financial milestone whenever you see the 9 of Pentacles card. 9, of course, is completion and ending, so there could be a financial reward for you. It could be something involving home and family. Maybe you're moving into a new home where you really feel happy and content, and it is something where you can create a beautiful surrounding around yourself too. But maybe you're moving in somewhere on your own for the first time, and it feels amazing. So this is really wonderful blessing. And if you're in a home but not moving, this could be just a time for you to do some decorating and just celebrate yourself. Make beautiful surroundings around you. And Pisces. Another major arcana card. We have the Emperor, with, of course, the number 4. So the Emperor is, you are feeling like a boss this week. And this is you being basically in charge. So this could be that you're getting a new job, you're getting a new role, and you're no longer the one having to do all the grunt work. You now have people that do things for you, and you fully step into your power and you direct others to help you accomplish your goals versus you just trying to do it all on your own. So that of course means you're creating good boundaries. You're creating good foundations for the future. The four is like the four legs of a chair, and they all need to be equal and balanced and strong in order for you to succeed. So your blessing happens in your third house. And the third house is about communication, it's writing, it is your siblings. There is something about your community that is contributing to your success. And so this is a really great time to get out in the community, to take on leadership roles and see how your involvement returns this beautiful blessing to you. All right. Those are some pretty interesting cards this week. Always love it when we get a nice mix of energy. And if you want to know more about what's coming, as we will be heading, of course, into a new month, June. Geez, we're halfway through the year already. Summer is beginning for us here, at least in the Northern Hemisphere. I have lots of information out there to share. All of my June and July articles are ready for you. And with each month, I do, of course, a new moon and a full moon article as well, with links to them in the monthly write-up. You can also just go out to my website and you can find all of them individually out there for you as well. With the full moon in Sagittarius this week, it's one that we want to look at closely. We saw, several 9 cards, which also speaks to completion. So there is the energy about focusing in on doing the work this week so that by the time we see the full moon on June 3rd, we're ready. We're inspired for something to conclude. And as I mentioned earlier, Jupiter is ruler of the 9th house and ruler of Sagittarius. And the fact that we're having a full moon in Sagittarius while the ruler is speaking closely with the North Node is pretty significant. So this conclusion, this willingness to go beyond your comfort zone, that's what is going to bring you the biggest amount of success this week. So it's not a week for playing small. Pisces isn't alone in that energy or discussion. Neither is Virgo, right? We've got these opportunities where we've got to look at where we're at and where we want to go, and then we have to be willing to take a risk to get there. So if you need help doing any of that work, you of course know where to find me. And if you just want to be able to join us once a month, the Sip and Stars group is very affordable. Not everybody I know can invest in doing a reading or doing coaching with me all the time, but this is a wonderful little group where I share a ton of astrology information and personalize it and look at your charts. So join us before the next event on June 10th, and I look forward to it. All right. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Again, don't forget to subscribe and like and comment. And when you do subscribe and you sign up for notifications every time I post new content, you'll be one of the first to know. I hope you have an amazing week ahead, and I look forward to talking to you again real soon.